Hey guys, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a tutorial and project share for Scrap Diva Designs. This is for the K-Cup gift box, which is a new die set that is in the shop as of December 1st. I will have my referral link down below. If you want to click on that, make a purchase. I do get a commission, which doesn't affect your cost, but it does help me out since I am on the design team. And of course, there's my coupon code to use at checkout, which is strawberry cream. So yeah, I had a request to do a tutorial for this, and I figured I would try and get it out right away because I know if you've ordered from Scrap Diva Designs on December 1st or you're thinking about your order, a tutorial will be helpful once your dies come in. And this one is very easy to put together, really cute to customize, perfect for Christmas gifts or, you know, any kind of gift. Doesn't have to be Christmas, but it is Christmas time. So yeah, we will make a Christmas theme one. So let me show you the die set. So it comes with all of these dies here. And like I said, it's easy to put together. This is the main die that you cut out once, and it leaves all this nice stitching detail. And it cuts out holes for 2 K-cups, and they fit perfectly in there. And then it comes with this backing piece to go on the back of your gift box. I'll show you an example in a second. This is the side piece. You need 2 of those. The bottom is built into the box die. And then it comes with this icing die or whipped cream, whatever you want to use it as. I really love this set. This is 2 coffee cups with, these are like, you know, you can change the color of the coffee or hot cocoa, whatever you want to do on your die cut. And then there's steam pieces. I still have a little piece of paper in there. And then the sentiment says coffee break, and it has shadows. And then it comes with extra steam pieces and coffee beans too. So let me show you what I made. And I did use this paper collection, which is new from Simple Stories. This is called Winter Wonder, and I picked this up from scrapbook.com. So this is the one that I made, and I just love how it came out. Now, the die set does not include layering pieces, but I did want to include a stitch rectangle on here. So I went into my stash and I found a slimline nested rectangle set that fit perfectly here. So I cut one out for the front. I cut one out for the sides and just cut it in half. You could see there was like no stitching on the end there. You don't need to add layering pieces. It's just decoration that I wanted to do. So the one that we're going to make together, I'm not going to use extra dies. So anyway, so yeah, this is how it looks when it's put together. And this is the backing piece that looks like that comes from this die here. And then I did add some like faux whipped cream on the top, and I used some embossed paper from Joann's. See, it fits these K-cups perfectly and just kind of like holds them in place too, which is really nice. And I cut the cups out of, actually those are different paper than these. I wanted to use some really small scale prints, so I just went in my stash and found those. The heart cut out from, that was a different die set too, but I liked the way the heart looked in there, so I added that. This comes from the new Christmas elf die set from Scrap Diva Designs, and this was actually cut out from the sunglasses or the glasses. So I had it on my table and it looked really cute there, so I just added that. And then I used some white glitter paper for the steam, and it came together really quick. I put the sentiment on the back because I didn't really have space on the front on this example because I wanted you to be able to see this cute paper. So I just put it on the back. I cut that out of that same white embossed paper. I used some striped paper from this collection for the shadow, and then I doubled up the backing piece. I used some pink AC cardstock to construct the box itself, but then for the layering piece for the back, I used this collection. And it's perfectly symmetrical, so you can cut it out and back them up together, and you'll see the nice stitch lines on each side. So let me measure this for you so you have an idea of how big it is. From side to side, it's just over 4 3/4 inches. And then front to back, it is about 2.5. And then top to bottom, including everything, is about 4 3/4. So super cute, and I think the pink K-cups look really cute in there, and you can coordinate it to, you know, whatever kind of coffee you're giving. All right, so that is the example, and this is the collection that we're going to use to create one together. And this is a new one from Michaels, and this is the Snow Day collection pack. I went ahead and cut out the pieces already, but I did want to show you this cute collection pack. I did haul this recently, so if you want to check back in my old videos, I think it was not this past week, but the week before, I go through in detail if you're interested to see all the papers that are in there. So yeah, let me get out the die set again so I could show you exactly what you're going to cut out. Okay, so for the main piece, you just cut out one, and that's what I did with this paper. And as you can see, it added some nice stitching lines. This one is much thinner than the AC cardstock, so I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. But I figured I'd try it with different weight papers to, you know, give you my feedback. And then this piece here I cut out twice, once for the front of the gift box, so I used the same paper. And then for the back, I kind of fussy cut it on this cute scene, and this is the one that's on the front. So yeah, that'll be the back of the gift box, and I think it'll look super cute. And then for the sides, you're going to cut out two with this die, and I use that same paper for that. And then I'll show you the embellishments we made as we go along too. All right, so I didn't do any of the folding or anything yet. I figured we would do that together, or at least I would, you know, show you how to get started. I'm looking for my bone folder right now. Okay, so I had this small one. I figured I'd bring it over. So when you cut it out, you'll see that there are glue flaps all around. And I'm going to use some double-sided tape. I'm going to use this one here that I got from Alina Crafts a long time ago. So when you're folding these, you want to be careful because it tends to want to fold on the stitching line. So you want to make sure it folds on the score line. So just be careful when you're bending it. See, if you just go like this, it's trying to bend on the stitching line. So just kind of hold it and then, you know, press up to that fold line so it bends right there. And if you want to, you could go ahead and score that. Some people would probably want to add their tape before they do the folding, but I don't know. I always do it after, so I'm going to keep going with that. All right, let me fold all these glue flaps and we'll be right back, and I'll show you how to put the tape on. Okay, I got all of the side glue flaps down. There's one glue flap on the main piece, and then you're going to go ahead and fold on the score lines on the main piece as well. See, in between the stitching lines, there's a score line. So just do the same thing, you know, make sure you get that score line, not the stitching lines. And it's not hard, you just have to, you know, just see what you're doing, be aware, and don't just fold it where, you know, it tends to. See, like right there, it folded on the stitching line. So I got to go back in and just press the sides together. So even if it does fold on the stitching line, you can refold it, no biggie. So I'm gonna bone fold that. Bone fold is a verb, apparently. All right, and then this side too. Okay, easy enough, right? And then, oh, there's another glue flap. All right, so we've got all of our folds down. Then you're going to take your tape, and you want it to be about the size of the glue flap or smaller. And I just start on one end and press it down to the other end. Oops. Make sure it's even. Okay, and then I'll take my scissors and cut right along the edge like that. So I'm going to add tape to all of the glue flaps. All right, so we are all taped up, and the way this is going to go is it's going to look like this with the sides on there too, just to help you visualize. So first we're going to get the sides stuck onto the bottom of the piece. So take off one of the glue flaps of the shorter end of the side piece. So I'm going to take one off, and for me, it's just easy to use this to get the top layer of the tape off. So then just line it up with the bottom. Depending on your paper, if you're using a directional print, you want to be aware of that. This one is single-sided and it's not directional, so I'm just going to do it like that. Just makes it easier. And then we'll do the other side as well. And I like that this is not a difficult die set to put together in case you want to make multiples of them. And if you want, you don't have to use double-sided tape, of course. You could use wet glue, you could use hot glue, it's up to you. I tend to like double-sided tape because it's not very messy. It's not messy at all. It does take time to, you know, put the tape on every flap though. That's the only problem, I think. All right, so we have those on. Just do that to secure them, and then you're just going to keep going and connecting or taping the sides, the top and the bottom. So I'm going to do that on both sides of the box. And the way I like to do this to make sure it's nice and even, I take the two corners right there and then get those together and then just smooth down the rest. Like that. Okay, so we'll go over to this side. And I think this is such a great little gift. Like you could just leave it on a coworker's desk in the morning with some coffee that they like, or coffee that you like that you want them to try, or, you know, it doesn't have to be coffee. K-cups come with, they can, you know, they make tea K-cups and hot cocoa, apple cider. And then of course, if you don't want to put K-cups in there, you could put like little cups of like something else, you know, if you have the right size packaging, like a little sequins mix or something like that. That would be really cute. All right. Or like after you use a K-cup at home, you could save the little cup and rinse it out and use that as your base of a little gift, and then just like cover up the top with something else. I like that idea. Oops. That one I did not stick on right. So double-sided tape is good. If you don't press it down too hard, you can usually move it a little bit like that. Okay. And now when it's in position, you could press all the flaps down. If you can't get your hand in there, just use like, you know, a small bone folder or something else that's small to get in there, like that. Okay, so now we have the back of the K-cup box, and this is going to go against that part like that. All right, so I'm going to take off the bottom part first. And then, actually, I should probably just take them all off at once. Okay, so all the glue flaps are off the back of the box. So make sure this is the top, obviously. So you're going to line it up on the backing piece. Okay, so I'm going to start at one corner. Like that. And then bring it down to the next one. And I'm not pressing the sides on yet, just the bottom part here. Make sure it's right at the corner. Okay. And then go up to the, well, smooth it down a little bit. And then do the sides. I'm going to do one side first. Press it, go turn it around, go to the other side, press it down, and then it's easy because you just have the top part. So just gonna press the backing onto the front of the box like that. Look how cute that is, right? So this is, you know, lighter weight paper, but it's fine. This is, you know, a well-constructed box. It's not like floppy or anything. But I am going to put this piece on the back just to make it more decorative. So let me get out my glue. I'm going to use my Beacon 3-in-1 glue. I just like to use this for big areas. and it doesn't warp the paper, which is great. Doesn't smell great, but I don't care. Okay, then we'll just add that. And plus, it doesn't dry instantly, so if you have to, you know, slide the paper over a little bit just to make sure it's in the right place, it gives you time to do that. Okay. Oh, that's such a cute little print, isn't it? And I just like to press the edges, so make sure everything's nice and sealed. So yeah, that's the main box. And of course, the fun part comes now, embellishing it, right? All right, so I did make a couple of the embellishments, and these are coffee cups that I used the die set for, and I added some like tan foam behind them just to make them stand out a little bit. This one I used the paper from the collection. This one I used an embossing folder and just cut it out of that. And then for the words coffee break, I used the solid color from this collection for the shadow and some white glitter paper from Joann's, I think, or Hobby Lobby. And let's see, for the whipped cream or icing, whatever you want to call it, I did that in that glitter paper as well. And then I have some steam pieces too that we'll get to in a minute, but let's do this first. First we'll add this part, and again I'm going to use my Beacon 3-in-1 glue because it's a pretty big area to glue. Just make sure you get a little bit down all those little drippies. And you don't need to add this, but I think it's a nice touch, especially for kind of a wintry project, you know. But of course you can use this any time of year. Use any kind of paper collection you want. People need coffee all year round, in my opinion. Okay, so look how cute that looks, right? I love this paper with the holographic snowflakes on it. And let's see. Okay, so let's add the coffee cups like I did here, because I was thinking I would add something in between them from the collection. So from the collection, it comes with these stickers, and then, no wait, these are die cuts that pop out, and then it comes with stickers too. So I want something that's small enough to go in between. So maybe that penguin, that would look really cute, right? Yeah, let's pop it out and try it. Okay, so if we put, yeah, isn't that adorable? Yeah. All right, so let's put him on first, and I think I will add a little bit of foam tape just to pop him up a little bit. This is like the tape you get at Dollar Tree, or not tape, it's mounting squares really. So I'm going to cut a piece of that. And this one is the one that's not very thick. See, it's just like, I don't know, maybe a millimeter or two thick. So peel that off, and then we'll add that to, hang on, Gus wants to come in. Okay, Gus is in, Penguin's on. Now let's add the mugs. So I'm gonna add, if I didn't add this foam in the back, I would add some of those mounting squares too, but since I added the foam already, get that glue, okay. And we'll just put that like that, if you could see. Actually, that's too high up because I want to add some steam pieces. Okay, and then the other side. The paper that I used on the front of this mug, this was actually some of the washi tape that came with the collection, and I just left it on the paper that it came on. Okay, so I'm going to add that so it's the same height as the other one. Oh, that's cute. And then for the steam pieces, I cut those out. I didn't use the glitter paper, I used that white embossed paper. So that's going to be, yeah, we'll put those there. Let me get out my Nouveau glue, because this one has a finer needle. So hang on and I'll glue those on. I said finer needle, I meant finer tip. So, okay, I've got those glued on. Just little steam, you know, pieces there. Looks super cute, I think. So let's glue on the coffee break now. And that one, I think I don't know if we're going to do the tape or not. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll just glue that right on. Oh, one fell. One sec. All right, so we'll glue on coffee break and maybe add some embellishments to this. Depends what we feel like after these are on. And I like that the dark green in the background here, you can see the dark green on the penguin's hat too. So just coordinates so nicely. Of course, it's from the same collection, so definitely we'll do that. That's why I love these collection packs, and that it comes with solid pieces too, which is great. Coffee break, yes. Speaking of coffee, let's get some coffee in here. I brought down some Peet's coffee. I don't have like red or green ones, so I figured this is kind of neutral. Oh, how cute these look, right? They're both the same die set, but they look completely different. So then, you know, we have this on the back, but we could add something on the side if we wanted to, maybe another sticker. Let's look at the sticker pack. You could add the coffee beans. I didn't cut those out. Yeah, I'm not going to do that today, but maybe these stickers I think are a little bit too big for the side, and I don't even think they need it. I just like it like this. So yeah, let's leave it, right? You got to know when to just say that's enough, and I think it looks adorable. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for the request, and I was happy to put this together on camera. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope you enjoy this die set, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Again, my referral link will be down below, as well as my coupon code, which is Strawberry Cream, saves 10% off a purchase of $10 or more. So one of the great new die sets from Scrap Diva Designs from December, and check out scrapdivadesigns.com. There are lots of great die sets this month. They just keep getting better and better, I think. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Take care, everyone. Bye.